Hey YouTube, so I wanted to do another real topic with you all because I know that this is something that a lot of ladies go through. Whether you've been in a long-term relationship or in a relationship with somebody for the short term or you've had a child with someone, everybody seems to go through this. When you get to a point in your relationship where it's time to break up but you don't want to let go, these are the reasons why we hold on. I don't know if it's because we just love that person so much or we've never had that type of situation before where we felt loved. I don't know if it's because of the popularity, the way we've been looking on Instagram and Facebook to all of our friends. I don't know if it's the pressure of the family or the friends, the mutual connections that bring us together. If it's because you have a child together and you want to have that family for your kid. We stay in situations that we're not happy in because of what others may think, or because we don't love ourselves enough to let go of a situation that's damaging. I've definitely been in that situation. I've only been in a handful of relationships, all of which, I've met the family, I have pictures with them, printed out, holidays together, great sexual experiences, and all of which made me feel tied to that person. All of which, when it was time to break up, I fought for it because I was stubborn and because I was holding on to, I met their family, and the sex is so good, and this person really cares about me. So what if they cheated on me? So what if they lied to me? So what if they're not trying and I'm doing everything to hold this together? When it gets to a point where you have to question it, when it gets to a point where all your conversations with your friends, your girls, is consuming that person. Well, what should I do? I don't know anymore. I want to be with him, but he keeps doing this and he keeps doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to forgive mistakes. People are not perfect. People are going to make bad choices. And that's a part of growing. You have to go through stuff to grow through stuff when you're in a relationship. But it's a point when a person knows what they have, they get comfortable in a situation, they take you for granted. They're kind of like, I cheated on her twice and she not going to leave. So, I'm going to just be good for about a month or two and then I'm going to accidentally do it again type of mentality. They get to the point where they don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate the love that you have for them, to overlook their flaws, to overlook the things that someone that wasn't in love with them, someone that could just see it for what it is, would just be like, hey, girl, you can do much better. I used to like really, really, really want this perfect little ideal family because I didn't have that growing up. But I did have both of my parents. My mother and my father were there. My mother passed when I was 16, but my mother and my father were there. And they were in their marriage until I was about 15 years old. My mother and my father got a divorce, but they were separated when I was in middle school. And the crazy thing about it was I could see that they weren't happy. They used to fight all the time. But they tried to force things for me or for whatever reason. And I guess I picked that trait up, I don't know, from my dad or from whomever, where I try to force things because I don't like change, especially with my first love. Even though he really didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve the second chance, let alone the 5th, 6th, 7th, 20th. I've lost count how many chances. And now I'm getting to a point in my maturity, I don't know if it's because I've had a child, where I just want to be happy. Meaning that I, Yosha, Chine, Heard, want to be happy. I want to let it be and worry about me. You can't force people to love you. You can't force people to change. You can't force people to act right. You can't force people to claim you. You can't force people to do what they should do. You can't force people to see what is right in front of them. Right in front of them. But you can force yourself to move on. You can force yourself to love yourself enough to move on. I didn't think that I didn't have love for myself until I really thought about the things that I've endured that I could have walked away from a long time ago. It is hard, but understand, you still got the juice, baby. People still want you. When I tell you people were hitting on me while I was pregnant and showing, before I started losing baby weight, 35 pounds down, by the way. It's all in how you carry yourself. And as long as you're attractive inside and out, you're always going to attract people. But the moment that you shut yourself off because, oh, I'm trying to work things out with his ass, you missing out on so many great opportunities. I'm now at the point where I'm just like, you know what? I've been trying to be there for everybody else except myself for so long. All that energy that I've put into trying to be super girlfriend for people that wouldn't even be super faithful, super loyal, an ounce of loyalty for me, they couldn't even have that. It came a point where I just had to be like, you know what? From now on, people gotta earn me. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my best friend. You gotta earn my time. You gotta earn my love, and you gotta earn my attention. Ladies, don't let anybody trap you because of whatever connections you have. Love yourself.